What I would love to understand, because one of the challenges is obviously as a sort of startup, often you're building projects and so forth. And what I'd love to understand is what sort of incentives does sort of Google offer for, let's say, earlier stage companies in working with you? And what do those parameters look like?
That's a really great question, Steve. And I can share definitely through my experience working a lot with startups and digital natives within my portfolio. I've actually supported quite a few startups going through our Google Cloud for Startups program. So that's probably the first thing that I would touch on, is that we do actually have a formal startup team and startup program. So if you are, say, funded by a VC or you've got early funding and you're looking to get some Google Cloud credits, so it could be anywhere between the vicinity of $5,000 to $100,000 worth of credits, there is actually a structured program that you can apply for to see it and actually receive those credits. So that's a really big starting point in terms of commercially being able to support startups out there. There is a website that we can share with you after the session, but definitely I would say apply or reach out to someone within the Google team. And that would be my second point, is that we do have dedicated account teams. So like myself, dedicated individuals to support the startup. So whether that's through providing technical enablement, whether that's through troubleshooting certain solutions or reference architecture that you're trying to build out, we do have engineering teams locally on the ground that can come in and work with your development and engineering teams to build out your solution, to make sure that if you're using Google Cloud, that the solution is viable, that it's functional, that it's most importantly scalable for a startup, right?
Yeah.
So, and also optimizing the cost, making sure that you have those foundations, security, IAM, all those things in place as a foundation before you're even embarking on your cloud journey. So, lots of ways that we can help out. But I'd say the best way to kind of get in touch would be to reach out to the Fastlane team, and then they could connect you with someone within the Google team. So, but yes, lots of help on the ground for startups and businesses.